And then from Nangwarry, we stayed in Nangwarry until the children had to go to high school.
So you were there a good few years then in Nangwarry.
Oh yeah, and I had 2 children there.
In Nangwarry.
Sorry.
That's good.
And we bought a house at Parkside in Adelaide, and that's where we were until we left.
So you made a conscious decision to come to Adelaide then for the life? You know, you thought Adelaide looked good?
No.
And you didn't end up here, you kind of...
Oh, well, we thought there'd be more opportunities for the children because there wasn't much up in the southeast at that time.
You definitely, you picked the right place in the end, didn't you?
Yeah, so, and then we and since I got married, I've had, this is my 7th shift since I got married.
Yeah.
And I just did it, I don't know why.
I think it's the Irish.
It didn't worry me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
so was did Fred drive around Australia then?
Yeah, we went, and then when we came down here, we just pack up and go off.
And how did you find, what did you feel? What were you going back through when you landed, or even on the boat and stuff? What were you all thinking? You know,
Well, I've always said I'd never have left if my mother was still alive. But you see, my mother died, and I felt there was kind of nothing else. And like most of the family had shifted and
the church,
gone, and there was only Nuala and Ted left. No, Nuala and Oliver.
That's right.
And then Oliver got a job in Dublin, and
Nuala went to England.
And
so but you went furthest. They all went to England. You went a bit further.
But they came and stayed with me, and in England. And Fred always just tell everybody he came to Australia to get away from my friends and relations.
Was there a big community of migrants and stuff? There was a big Irish-English community.
I suppose I found there were terrible moaners and groaners and complainers.
The migrants? Or...
Yeah, so I was glad to get away.
Good for you.
Well, I mean, you came out here to make a new life, and you didn't want to be listening to that all the time. That was terrible. It was bad in the hostel.
Yeah.
So when you went, then you mixed, and there was Italians and Greeks, Yugoslavs, Polish, English, Irish, German. There was all nationalities lived up there.
And did you feel welcome?
Oh yeah, it was a lovely community, and it was really lovely. But the church is gone now, and the school is gone, and the church.
So when you were thinking of coming to Adelaide, you made that a conscious decision that you wanted for the kids.
Yeah, for the children.
Had you been down here before you moved down?
Oh, we used to come sometimes for a holiday,
Oh, did you?
We were great travellers, very rough.
Driving? He was just driving?
Yeah.
Can you remember any of the cars? What kind of car was he driving?
I don't know. It's got lots of photos.
But so you pack all the kids throw all the kids in the back
and no seat belts at that time. And mostly in a tent.
How far would it be driving?
Well, we would drive to Beachport, which is a lovely beach from Nangwarry, and mostly we went to Beachport because there's a lovely beach down there.
So you had a look around Adelaide and thought, this is the place?
Yeah, well, actually no. Fred and another man, Jimmy Campbell, Jimmy Campbell was thinking about coming back to Adelaide too. He was a Scottish man, and the two of them came for a weekend to Adelaide, and looked at how places, suburbs and everything like that. And Fred, we bought a block of land at Salisbury Heights. Well, we put a deposit and we paid for it, but we didn't build on that because there's no power station on it.
Good choice.
And they just came and
They
said
bought everything
from the government, you know,
Oh, okay.
and we had to just take what they gave us. And then Fred came again on his own, and we went to, I think I was with him, yeah, we were with him, and we went to a land agent and looked at houses, and we picked that one because £5,500. And guess what? We had 3 mortgages.
Did that bother you? It bothered me.
Well, we managed.
Yeah.
I mean, Fred worked very hard.
Did he change job? He changed job.
No, he's Fisher and Turner all
but
the time.
he changed the job when he came down here, did he?
All the time, yeah. And he worked three different jobs. He worked full time, and he had 2 part-time jobs. He really worked hard.
What would he do after?
Fisher and Turner.
Yeah, but what did we do the part-time ones? And what would he do?
Yeah, they were all fitting and
all
turning.
fitting and turning as well.
He worked hard.
And did you, when you got to your anniversaries and things, did you sit here and think about it? Did you think back together, you know?
No,
I know, you really don't strike me as a think back kind of person, because
I don't, you know, what's yesterday is gone and this is today. That's my outlook.
And was that Fred's as well?
Oh yeah, he was, you know, he worried. I know he used to worry because, you know, he was the only one working.
Yeah.
Then when we went to live in Parkside, I started doing housework, which I could work when the children were at school.
What was the strangest thing when you got here that you found was strange? In comparison to Ireland and England, you know?
Well, I suppose the weather.
Yeah. Did you get burned a lot when you first came down?
Oh no, because you had to be aware of it.
Yeah.
You know, you're very aware of it because it was. But Fred loved it.
Yeah.
Just loved the weather. You know.
That was his thing. Where else did you go on your travels inside of? You travelled all around.
Yeah, we've been up as far as Darwin, and just about the west.
Where were you?
Queensland. My favourite is Flinders Ranges. Here,
is it? Oh,
here
yeah.
in South Australia.
The lads were talking about it yesterday. Why?
I don't know. We went every single year to the Flinders Ranges. It's beautiful.
The lads are saying that's really where the desert starts. That's really where the rest of the desert starts from there.
Yeah, Flinders is really lovely.
Is it the rock?
I think we brought your dad. I'm sure we took him up to Flinders.
Actually, we have the book. He has several coffee table books from when he was down here.
Yeah.
They must be in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, the lads were talking about it last night. So what did you camp up there? Was that there?
Yeah, we used to camp. Yeah, and then we got a combi van, which was great. And the last thing we had was camper trailer. It's still out in the shed. I gave it to Sean, but he never used it. And I can't say, do you want it?
So
that was the last thing because Fred wanted a car. Instead of driving the combi all over the city.
Got a car with a trailer.
Yeah. So that's why we got that.
No, that's great. I'm going to pause that for a second.
Yeah.
Let's make sure everything's